Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be upgrading all of the Ford Maverick lights that are halogen to LED. I bought this kit from Lasfit. It comes with the turn signals for the front, your marker lights, your brake lights, your backup light, your third brake light, and your cargo lights. To start off, we'll pop the hood, 2 pulls, and then if you didn't see in my previous video, we just installed these right here to light the under hood. Now I'm going to be only installing the driver's side so we can see the difference between the driver and the passenger when it's all finished, and same thing for the rear. Now I'm going to start off with the turn signal, and it's going to be this brown plug here. You're just going to twist it, pull it out. There we go, got the old light off. You're going to grab your new light and install it. The new light's on there, and you'll just reinstall it. Kind of turn it till it fits into place, and then when it's pointing up, it'll be locked in. This is actually the day after I installed the lights. I just wanted to give you a tip. I saw somebody use a pry bar right on the marker light over here, and you could pop it out. I just don't have the confidence to do that without marring or scratching up the paint on this side. So if you're like me and don't want to do that, I would just stick with the way I did it, even though it is probably much harder to do. Now the marker light's probably going to be the hardest light to install, just because the fender cover here, I'll probably have to take off 3 of these little push pins, and let's see, 3 of those bolts on the mud flap. And it doesn't help that Maverick's a little dirty. Now what I'm going to use is just a screwdriver with a flathead and a ratchet with a 7mm to get those mud flap bolts off. Alright, so I got the mud flap off and this pulled back, but right in front of the light I have this box. It's very difficult to get your arm around there. Okay, for the sake of the video and my sanity, I'm not going to try to reach around that because I can't seem to get my hand around there to loosen the light. But over here on the passenger side, let's see if I can. It's wide open. There's nothing in the way. So I'll show you how to do it from here. Okay, so right here, you're just going to grab and turn. And the light will just pop right out. And then you're going to put your new light on. Alright, so the new bulb is in. Now, let me see if I can put it back. There we go. That side is way easier to do than the driver's side. Now on the driver's side brake light, we're going to take these 2 unpainted bolts out, and they're an 8mm. After you take out those 2 bolts, you're going to pull on the light itself, and it should pop right off. And you have all your lights there, your backup light and your 2 brake lights. To make things a little easier on myself, I disconnected this right there so I could take it out and work on it from here. It does have these little wire clips that just mount right here. You might have to take it off just to make it a little easier to get this top one off. And it's gonna be brake light, backup light, brake light. I'll switch those out right now. All right, got all the new lights on, brake light, backup light, and another brake light. Now let me put it back on and that will be done. All that's left is the third brake light and the cab lights. These third brake light bolts take a T20 Torx or a flathead screwdriver. I'm just gonna use the T20. Now that the brake light's off, you just pull out, and you'll have access to all of your lights. Now that I have the lights out, you'll just pull them off. This one's going to be a cargo light. And this middle one will be your brake. Now that they're all installed, you can tell the driver's side is much brighter than the passenger, even looking at the ground. Now this is the passenger side, but remember this is the one we changed out because that other one's pretty difficult to get to. And it is also noticeably brighter. And moving back, driver's side over here, much brighter than the passenger side. And the cargo light button right there, much better. It even has a more white color compared to this more of a daylight color. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun with this install. If you can't tell by the last two videos, I love lighting. So this is right in my alley. If you stay tuned, there's going to be a lot more upgrades kind of coming to the Ford Maverick, and I'll see you on the next one.